Hi all, in this lab, let us understand how to do SNS integration with API Gateway, REST API. Okay, let's get started. So we defined one REST API called SNS Integration API, and the type of the endpoint is regional. Then we will have one resource called email me, and which is having one method post. The integration type is AWS integration. Okay, so that means we're directly talking to the AWS services. So in this case, we will have SNS topic and for which we have one subscription which is email. Okay, so that means whenever a message is sent to API gateway, then that message will be published to SNS topic and email will be sent. Okay, now let us say the client sends a hello message, okay, hello world message, and that message goes to the API gateway, which internally sends to the SNS topic, and the email will be received, and there is a acknowledgement response coming back to the client saying that the message has been sent. Okay, now this is the end-to-end architecture that we are going to implement. Let's go to the source code. Hi all, in this lab, let us understand how to implement the infrastructure as code for the REST API integration with SNS topic. Okay, now let's go to the main function. So we have the Terraform script for API gateway configuration. So we are defining one REST API called SNS integration API, and the type of the endpoint is regional. Then the definition of the API is defined as an open API specification. So it is in this YAML file. Now if I go to this folder, you will see the specification. Okay, so we are defining one resource called slash email me with method post, and it is consuming a JSON file. So there's a default response of 200 with a default schema, and the integration type is AWS. So if you come down, so there's a AWS integration, and the service is SNS here. So we are basically sending a message to SNS topic. Okay, so this is where we are providing the URI, and within the request templates we are providing some parameters. What is the action we have to take, and what is the message, and the topic ARN. Okay, where we need to send this, and also we will define one um, integration role. Okay, the API gateway requires some role to be able to call the corresponding AWS services. Okay, now let us proceed further. Now if we go to the SNS topic definition, so here we are creating a simple SNS topic, and we are allowing certain permissions to call any IAM principals to call publish messages to this topic. Okay, and that's it. So it's a very simple configuration. Now let's go ahead and test this. Okay, so I've already run Terraform init and plan, and I've also run Terraform apply. Let me run it again. So we have deployed the stack. Okay, now let's go to the console and see how it looks like. Okay, so here we have one API. So the type of the API is called REST, and it's a regional endpoint. Then we have one resource, email me, one post method. The integration request, it is of type AWS. So we are using SNS as a service in this case, and this is the execution role. The integration response is straightforward, HTTP response 200. Okay. Now let us go to the test and send a sample message. Hello from API gateway. Now if we send this message, okay, so here you see the status code 200 and this is a response body. So which means that message has been sent, published basically to SNS queue. Okay. Now I've also configured an email. For example, if I go to SNS topic, and here I've configured subscriptions emails basically. So I have already received the email. So so that way we can confirm that the API gateway to SNS integration is working fine. Okay. So let's also do the same testing through CLI. So here I have to configure an email as a subscriber for this topic. So I've done that and I accepted my email. So that's done. Verified my email ID. Now I can also send a CLI command. Um, yeah, so here I'm sending a message to the API gateway and I got the response, so which means that the integration is working fine.